Is Carnival Cruise Lines wrong for not putting America's favorite fast food restaurant on board their ships? And should other cruise passengers, well, should they have to accommodate the fact that you work remotely? Well, there's some people out there that think exactly that. Chris here with High Seas Cruising, and welcome to today's video. We got some new comments and some new survey results for you today, and we're going to be talking about fast food restaurants working remotely on board cruise ships and how people feel about it and what they think the cruise lines need to change. What needs to change? And this is something that everybody wants, but is it really something that everybody wants? Because, we do this over and over again, and it always seems to turn out that it's not. Now, first up, we're going to talk about restaurants on board Carnival cruise ships. You have Guy's Burgers, but I mean, maybe you don't want Guy's Burgers. Maybe we should replace Guy's Burgers with a McDonald's. How about Blue Iguana? Let's rip that out and let's replace it with a Taco Bell. The Seafood Shack, it's gone. Let's replace that with Long John Silver's. Because who doesn't want the exact same places they can get at home on their cruise ships? Why would you go on a cruise and want to eat something different, something you can't get every day? That's just crazy, right? Well, at least it is to this person. John Heald, you should do one of your polls about something useful for a chain. Chick-fil-A, America's favorite fast food restaurant. Put those on your new ships and dump the other fast food. And 1,713 people did agree with that statement, while 16,499 people said no thanks. Yeah, seriously, who wants to rip out the options on board cruise ships and replace it with Chick-fil-A? I'm not saying Chick-fil-A is bad. I do occasionally enjoy some Chick-fil-A, but I have never once been on a cruise and said to myself, my God, what I really need right now, what will make my cruise perfect, is some Chick-fil-A. I can get Chick-fil-A at home. And what about Sunday? Chick-fil-A isn't open on Sunday. If you're cruising on Sunday, no Chick-fil-A for you. I mean, how would that work? At least for me, part of cruising is eating things I don't eat on a normal, regular basis. It's part of the cruising experience. I don't want what I can get now replaced by something I can get at home every single day, except for Sunday when you're talking about Chick-fil-A. But is Chick-fil-A America's most popular fast food restaurant? Well, at one time it was. Chick-fil-A did hold the title of America's favorite fast food restaurant for 9 years, but it is not currently America's favorite fast food restaurant. Chick-fil-A is actually, according to Google anyway, currently number 3. KFC is above Chick-fil-A. So maybe we should put KFC on the ship and not Chick-fil-A. I mean, if we're going by what's America's most popular, but the actual current number 1 most popular fast food restaurant, I never would have guessed it personally. We don't have any in my area. Maybe that's why, but is Del Taco. So should we rewrite this comment and instead say, let's put America's favorite fast food restaurant on every new Carnival cruise ship? Instead, we're going to add Del Taco. Who wants Del Taco on their next cruise? Now, who thinks the cruise line should change the way things are on board the ship to support remote workers? Now, don't get me wrong. People do work remotely. People do work on their cruise. I have done some remote work on cruise ships. I make videos and create content and I edit videos, but never one time did I ever think that every other cruise passenger on the ship, it was their responsibility to accommodate my remote work. I never once said to myself, cruise line, you need to change this particular space on a ship to support remote working because it's what I want and it's what I do. Screw every other passenger on the ship. They're not important when it compares to what I want. And it's hard to believe that somebody would say it, somebody would think it, and somebody would want it, but well, here we are. Carnival, please transform your Java coffee places to places where people can work. There should be multiple charging points, places where serious work can be done. More and more Americans are working remotely. they should be considered silent places. And 1,421 people did say they agree the coffee shops should be turned into working areas. They are perfect place. While 19,203 people voted and said, please leave the coffee shops as they are. So because this individual works remotely, they think the coffee shop should be turned into a workspace and it should be a silent area. You can't have any conversations. You can't have fun. You can't be noisy. People are going to be like, shh, be quiet. This is a workspace all around the coffee shop to accommodate somebody working remotely. Now hear me out here. Hear me out. You have a desk and a chair in your cabin, and you can have it as silent in there as you want, and it doesn't affect a single other cruise passenger on the ship, and that's not the most viable option. The option you think is best is that the coffee place become a quiet area for serious work to be done. And you have to wonder why. Why, oh, why am I in the minority and the majority don't agree with that? So, yeah, I'm sorry. There's just some people out there, their requests, their demands, their things they want changed, they're just ridiculous sometimes. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Chick-fil-A should become a permanent feature on board cruise ships, America's favorite fast food restaurant? Should that be what cruise lines put on board? Should the coffee places turn into quiet, silent places so remote workers have a place to work and they can get that serious business done while you are trying to enjoy your cruise vacation? Let me know in the comments below. And that's going to be our video for today. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.